Master is the embodiment of divinity. Master is endowed with virtues of divinity. Master is the repository of knowledge. Masterly attainment of supreme teachings, who excellently refreshes. Master assiduously sticks to eternal remembrance. Master adept at sublime transmission effects receptivity. Master is one who has attainments behind him to lead others on the path trodden successfully by him. Master is one who utilizes his own attainments to elevate the souls for better progress. Master is one who is capable of bringing about transformation in the disciples and the souls who approach him. God has no mind. Master has mind. It means Master has the willpower to effect changes in people's life. God or the Divine works through the Master as a channel to direct its grace on the souls who are devoted to the Divine Master. It always becomes necessary to have a Master for guiding us on the path, whether it is spirituality or any field that we have chosen to excel. Faith in the guide, of course, counts for much. In spirituality, it is advisable to seek a capable guide who has the power of utilizing the divine energy, as said earlier, to help and support others on the path. Such a personage, if he does exist, can be traced out only by the heart's eye and can be felt in every atom and fiber of the body. Though possessing a physical body, he shall in no way be attached to it, and he shall be nearest to the ultimate. His domain shall be the whole universe, and has everything under his command by the grace of the Divine. You should knock on the door of the heart to find him open and take you in his stride. Having found one, through inner craving, your seeking should stop. For instance, when you are sick and you consult a doctor, if you trust the doctor and if you have faith in him, you don't go to consult another one. One prescription is enough. Not only enough, if you mix it up with another one, you will surely run into disaster, spoiling the whole thing and yourself too in the process. Similarly, in spirituality, one guru or master is the only way to achieve the goal aimed at, and is a very fundamental point to understand. There are three types of gurus. One is supposed to be like the hen, the other like the fish, and the third like the tortoise. The first type needs physical contact for its initiations, or for whatever the guru wants to convey to the disciple. On the scale of gurus, they are the lowest level. The second level, that is the fish, needs visual contact. That is, they should live together at least in one place, because the hen needs to sit on its eggs to hatch out the chicken, and the fish is supposed to lay the eggs in the water and then swim around it, keeping eye contact only. The highest type is supposed to be like the tortoise. The tortoise lays its eggs on the sands of the river bank, cover them with sand, and go away into the water and keeps mental contact. In the case of such gurus who are of the highest type, neither physical contact nor visual contact is necessary. Spiritual masters, as it is no wonder, would have been taking care of you long before you met him physically. He was already an important one in your lives, which you did not know. Here I am reminded of an old man who goes every day to the forest to cut wood. One day, as he was returning home, his burden on his back, he is frightened by some queer noise behind him. He starts walking fast. Pit pat, pit pat. He feels the presence of someone at his back. He goes faster and faster and then runs out of fear. The presence which frightens him is still there behind. Out of breath, he falls exhausted, looks back and sees God. Where have you been all this time? I have been looking for you all my life. He gets this answer. I was permanently with you, running after you, because you were trying to escape, but today I caught you. Now you can't escape anymore. In some way, this lovely story is relevant to each one of us. The importance of someone or something is only that which one will concede. I understand that for each sadhaka, the master is something different. The master has many facets, and in fact, he has them all. He is everything, and in between, he is also nothing. This essence of nothingness out of which everything comes. Similarly, with a master, no need for us to understand everything or try to understand everything. When faith is there, knowledge is unnecessary. Of course, at first we have to understand what we are doing. We have to understand that the approach we are undertaking is not against moral laws or values. We have to seek for the inner agreement of our consciousness, which may be termed as the inner master or the voice from within. Then we get to the state of confidence, of acceptance, knowing that what is recommended by the master, if strictly followed, can only lead us to perfection. At the same time, we learn that his concern for our welfare cannot be less than ours. Therefore, obedience to him, to his teachings for our spiritual benefit, rapidly evolves to obedience merely out of love for him. With total obedience comes along total surrender. The heart should be widely open to receive him. O Lord, may your attention be upon me. Whatever be your will, let it prevail. In fact, all your sadhana is for this, to get to this kind of condition, to get to such an extent of love, devotion and surrender to the Divine Master. I would like to highlight an important point. It is regarding limitation of God and limitation of the Master. It is said that God's limitation is that he cannot produce another one like him, whereas the Master can produce many of them like him. Master's only limitation is that if we don't allow him to work on us, he can do nothing for us. So, it is clear that God, having no mind, no form, no attributes, cannot work directly, but only through a human form, selected and prepared to come to our level, and through the human attributes with which we are able to perceive, attracts us, and from this level leads us on the path and leads us back home where we belong. The Master, as God's representative, performs his work, nature's work, earnestly to lead the souls to its original source. Glory be unto such masters.